Gresham, and I'm a 1997 graduate of Sun Valley High School. From there, I went to UNC Charlotte and actually worked at the Charlotte Observer as a sports writer, back when there were these things called newspapers. How I ended up in that career at the very beginning was I thought from a very, very early age I wanted to be a sports broadcaster or sports writer. I really enjoyed Jim Murray, who was a writer at the LA Times, and other broadcasters from when I was a child. And luckily, I got into that field, and it's where I met my wife. And she wanted to be a photographer. But after a few years into college, into sports writing, I realized that that's not what I wanted to do for the long term. I had almost gotten kind of burnt out on sports, believe it or not. And so I'd had a gentleman who was a friend of one of my uncles who worked at a company in the printing and communications industry that kind of heard that maybe I was thinking about doing something different. And so he invited me in to learn more about the business at which he worked. And I just fell in love with it and jumped in full force with both feet, and really kind of took my career through customer service, operations, sales, product development, and a little bit of IT as well. And so as I've been going through my career, I've kind of changed different trajectories, different fields, and really, tried to learn as much as possible across all the different key areas in a business. And that's made me well-rounded, and also really at the end of the day taught me that what's most important is relationships with your customers, relationships with people within the business, and obviously family relationships as well. Where I eventually went to is became vice president at another business in the shipping industry, where I was responsible for over 1,000 people and a budget over $400 million annually, and was really, really enjoying that. Was on planes a lot, which provided myself and my family some opportunities to go see some really cool places. But at the end of the day, kind of realized that what was really in my heart and where I really wanted to be was a small business owner. I came from a family where there were business owners who had started from really nothing and built them up to really create just wonderful businesses that not only helped their families, but helped the families of the employees and the surrounding community. And so about 2 years ago, I decided to leave kind of the corporate muckety-muck world, if you will, and join a coaching firm where we help primarily second and third generation private business owners reach their goals faster and plan for the future. And so at Applied Vision Works, that's exactly what we do. And so now I get to spend a lot of time in about 15 to 16 different types of businesses, anything from heavy manufacturing to the trades like plumbing and HVAC, to agriculture, to construction, and just across the board. Get to work across all these different industries and learn all of these different things. And learning's been another thing that's really been a constant in my career. I was kind of up and down in school, whether it was high school or before, or in college, but I always loved learning and always appreciated my teachers. And then as I got into the business world, instead of it being teachers, it really became mentors, and have learned a lot from a lot of really great people, both men and women, whether it was in journalism in my first career or in the printing, communications, and shipping industries that I worked in after that, before deciding to be a business coach. And so really the message to seniors is think really really broad. Everyone likes to say, think out of the box or something like this, but just realize that the possibilities are endless. I started wanting to be a sports writer. As I mentioned before, ended up in customer service, sales, operations, and all these different places. And now I get to help families and businesses help grow. And so I never in a million years would have imagined that career for myself. At the end of the day, there's 3 or 4 things that I really enjoy and maybe excel at. Writing, communicating, being with people, helping find solutions for people to get to where they want to go. Those are kind of the 3 or 4 core tenets of what I enjoy doing and maybe what I'm good at. And so throughout my career, I've been able to use those things to help other people and help myself advance. As far as future career aspirations, just want to help our customers continue to grow and get to where they want to be, help grow Applied Vision Works. Our founder founded the company over 30 years ago, and he thinks of it as his 4th child. And so I want his 4th child to really kind of take off and continue on beyond his lifetime, beyond my lifetime, et cetera, into the future, because it's really a great thing that he and the team have built. If you're ever interested in chatting with me, please feel free to give me a call or email. Would be happy to kind of talk through the ups and downs of a career and the left and right turns that occur, but really kind of hone in on your 2 or 3 passions and then figure out where you can apply those things in different industries and different businesses. Take care.